What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Car Guy 302. If you caught my last upload, you guys got a sneak peek of my custom ordered Ruby Star M3 LCI that showed up. The car is absolutely beautiful. It showed up on Friday. I went down, I checked it out, and I literally drove myself crazy Friday, Saturday, Sunday, part of Monday, you know, thinking, am I gonna sell my CS for this car? Am I gonna get tired of that color? I probably drove my wife crazy, so if she watches this, I apologize. But, you know, so I had a decision to make, right? And it was a tough decision, but I think I made the right decision. So you guys tell me. I decided to keep my M3 CS. Yes, you heard that right. This is a very special car. BMW doesn't make a CS model all that often. And to be honest with you, it really doesn't get much better than this. And I'd like to thank everyone that gave me their opinion and their input, whether it was on Beamer Post or through YouTube. Appreciate each and every one of you sharing your thoughts with me. But yeah, this car is here to stay. And guess what? Today, we're going to start modding it. We're taking it to PA Euros in Pennsylvania, and the modding journey is going to start. So let's jump in this thing and make our way there. But before we do that, we're going to get some measurements, because we are lower in this car. So this is the last time you're going to see this car 100% stock. I have zero mods on it. The tires are even stock. The only thing I did do was a carbon valve controller, but you guys know that doesn't affect performance and it doesn't affect the looks, but that's about to change. So let me get this thing backed into the garage on a level ground. We're going to get a measurement from the ground to the bottom of the fender, and then from the center of the wheel cap to the bottom of the fender, so we know where we started and where we're going to end up. And we're going to take one last look around the car in its current form before this modding journey starts. Hope you guys are excited, so let's get right to it. All right, let's get our measurements before we do anything. So from the ground to the bottom of the fender, we're looking at about 27 3/4 inches. From the center of the wheel, we're looking about 15 inches from the center of the wheel to the bottom of the fender. Let's check out the back. And we have from the ground to the bottom of the fender, 27 1/4 inch. And from the center of the wheel, roughly, we have 14 inches. Center of the wheel to the bottom of the fender. So there you have it. That's our before numbers. And then, you know, we'll measure it again once we get the suspension installed. So looking forward to starting to mod this beast. All right, let's take one last look at the current stance. 100% unmodified 24 M3 CS. Still looks beautiful, but it's about to look even better. Let's walk around, check out the OEM Stance. There's no bad angles on this car. As you can see, she's beautiful. Here, we made it to PA Euros. Pulling in right now.
Your destination.
You heard that? We arrived at our destination. Again, always some nice rides out here. So let's pull in, get checked in, see what they got going on inside. Start off with this Super here. You see we got bead locks on the back. Here it's fully built. We have single turbo on there, so you know this thing scoots pretty good with that B58. Take a look inside. Pretty cool car. Let's make our way. We got the old school Magnum PI Ferrari here. Finishing that brilliant red color. Aston Martin. Jump over to this X5. And then this, I've been eyeing up an RS5 recently, and this is probably one of the nicest ones I've seen. Check this thing out. It's a performance, beautiful spec. Take a look inside. Has this blue like twill. I don't know if the camera picked that up. Nice seats, blue seat belts, car seat, perfect family car, man. Flat bottom steering wheel, very nice. Who knows? Maybe we'll see an RS6 on the channel. A very nice car. But yeah, we're dropping the M3 off to get some first round of mods done. This is the spot, man. PA Euros. They take care of your car here. They have a 350, I believe it's a 350R. 911, the M5 over here. Let's take a look at that. Carrera S. Got this nice Volkswagen here. I don't know if it's a Passat or Jetta. I think it's a Jetta. Looks like it's Nardo gray. But with this M5, it has they did a full round of mods on this. A lot of carbon fiber, wheels, diffuser, everything. It's pretty nice. Let's walk around it. Has like Silverstone interior. Yeah. The Kropovic exhaust. This thing's pretty sick. That blue's popping in the sun. But yeah, man, here it is, PA Euros. We're gonna be back tomorrow to pick up the M3, and I'll show you guys the new look. So I can't wait. You know, I'll be waking up in the middle of the night just wanting to check this thing out. So we'll be back tomorrow. They're kind enough to give me a loaner to drive. So this is it here. Gonna be rocking the white Jeep until tomorrow. Here it is, pulled in, ready to go. Let's take one last look at it. It's the OEM look. We're going for that OEM Plus look, and we'll check back in tomorrow when it's all done. What's up, everybody? It's the next day, and Christian just called, said, "Car guy, your M3 CS is ready for pickup, so let's jump into courtesy loaner and get over there, because I cannot wait to see this thing in person. I'm sure it's going to look super aggressive, so let's make it happen." Since I was passing through Westchester on my way to get the car, I figure I'd take this opportunity to stop at Pizza Westchester. You guys might have seen this place on Barstool Sports. Dave Portnoy named this one of the best pizzas you can buy in Pennsylvania. So I'm going to grab a couple pizzas for the guys at PA Euros, just a little token of my appreciation for all that they do and keeping my car looking and running great. So let's jump inside, get these pizzas ordered. Here we are, Pizza Westchester with my man Spiro. Check these pies out. Look at those things. The guys at PA Euros are going to be super excited to get that for lunch. But if you're in the area, highly recommended. As I mentioned, he scored an 8.4 on Barstool Sports. Dave Portnoy really liked these pizzas, so thanks, man, for everything you do. Awesome.
Pizza Westchester.
That's right, Pizza Westchester. We made it to PA Euros with all three of the pizzas. I managed not to have any of them fall off the seat, so the guys really enjoyed that. Again, some of them haven't tried Pizza Westchester, so highly recommended. But that's not what this video is about. The video is not about the pizza, although it was delicious. The pizza is about the M3 CS. Just got lowered, and I'm here to pick it up. So probably wondering, where is it? What's it look like? Well, guess what? Here it is, right here. This thing looks absolutely amazing. Take a look at that. We have 15mm spacers in the front. We have 10 in the rear. I have a set of 12s that I might throw on there, but right now that's the setup. So let me turn this camera around, show you guys. We're gonna walk around. Then when I get home, we're gonna take measurements. As you guys know, we have the measurements from before. We dropped it off yesterday to get lowered, and we have measurements now, so we know how much lower the car is. But either way, let's take a quick look at this thing. Here it is, lowered on the KW Has kit. This thing looks phenomenal. We're gonna do a quick walk around, then I'm gonna drive this thing home. I'll let you know what my initial driving impressions are when we get back to the house. But take a look at this thing, man. It looks amazing. Let's walk around. It's funny how lowering a car can really transform the look of it. Whew. This thing is on another level. You hear that? It's a RS6 in there. It's getting the full Kropovic exhaust with downpipes. Again, shout out to my guys at PA Euros. They do an amazing job. Easy to deal with. Here's their information. They buy, sell, they trade, they do maintenance, they do performance mods, anything you want. There's their information. Give them a call. You might talk to Dana. Christian. Dana's super cool. Christian's pretty cool, man. He's awesome. Give them a call. Tell them Car Guy 302 sent you. And yeah, here's the spot, man. As you see, they have a little bit of everything here. But let's jump in this beast right here, make our way back to Delaware, and I'll catch up with you guys when I get there. I'm home now, got the car pulled in the garage, so we're gonna check our measurements, see how much lower this M3 CS is sitting today versus yesterday. So let's check this thing out. Okay, we have the car backed into the garage in the same spot it was in yesterday, so let's check our measurements. In the front, from the ground to the bottom of the fender, we had 27 3/4 inches, and from the center of the wheel cap to the bottom of the fender, we had 15 inches. So let's see what we have today. So we're sitting at, from ground to the bottom of the fender, we're sitting at 26.5. So that's an 1.25 inch difference from the ground to the bottom of the fender. Now from about the center of the wheel cap to the bottom of the fender, we're sitting at 14 inches. So the car is about 1 inch lower, 1.25 inches lower in the front, depending which measurement you use. Now let's check the back. Yesterday, the rear, we had 27.25 inches from the ground to the bottom of the fender, and we had 14 inches from the center of the wheel cap to the bottom of the fender. Let's see what we have today. So we're sitting at 26.5 from the ground to the bottom of the fender. That's about 3/4 inch difference. And we're sitting at roughly 13.5. So about a 1/2 inch difference. So we definitely lowered the car more in the front than the rear, but we knew that was gonna happen because that front wheel gap was huge, right? So now the car looks a lot better, but I'm gonna pull it out into the driveway, give you guys my final thoughts. I did just drive this car home, so let's pull this out and I'll give you my final thoughts on everything. Before I pull the car out, I'd like to share my alignment specs with you guys. They aligned the car twice, as you can see here. So here's the first alignment before and after. Okay, now let's move over to the second alignment and the final specs. You can see here. So the car is aligned, it's lowered. Now let's pull it out. Here it is out in the wild. We got it parked roughly in the same spot that we had it yesterday when we did a walk around before dropping it off. This car always looked aggressive, but lowering it took it up a notch. As you guys can see, take a look at the stance on this thing. My God, she's beautiful. I'm looking at this thing and I'm very happy I didn't trade it for the Ruby Star. Granted, that was a cool color, but this is the CS, and I already owned it, right? And I didn't get a chance to mod it, so why would I sell it without modding it? We got another mod planned for it real soon. I have the parts, but take a look at that. There you have it. The M3 CS is lowered on the KW Has kit. Do I have any regrets? Heck no, man. This thing looks a hell of a lot better than it did yesterday. On the way home, I had a mix of driving from highway, back roads, and some just stop and go in traffic. And guess what? There's no difference between how it is today and how it was when it was 100% stock. Maybe a slightly bit stiffer, but that could be the placebo effect. Now, you guys are probably wondering how much did this cost? So to buy the KW Has kit, have it installed, and get the alignment, it was $2,447. Now, I know some of you are going to say, that's too much money, it shouldn't have cost that much, but the Has kit itself is like $1,134, and I had to get it installed. So I'd rather pay a couple $100 more knowing I had it installed by people that I can trust 100% with my car, and there's not going to be any issues, than go for the cheapest guy that can do it and possibly have some issues. Maybe you wouldn't, but at the end of the day, it wasn't worth it to me. I trust them 100% with my car, so if it costs a little bit more, it is what it is. But either way, I'm happy. The car ride's fantastic. It looks amazing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And this is just the beginning of mods for this thing, so stay tuned for more.